25.
25. So the inspiration is just I wanted a Rocky tune. Number 25 is random.
It rocks.
It reminds me of like, you know, as a kid watching cartoons. Lessons I learned in my life about pushing really hard, leaving my family in the dust. A lot of that. Some of that is imagery from my dad. My dad, we used to snowmobile, and he had a white helmet.
Oh, that's
the shiny stripe.
I didn't know
my
that.
dad, back when he was young, pushed pretty hard too. He was a doctor.
Some
gone
fast
a lot,
cars.
and stuff. He had fast cars. He liked Porsches and stuff. You know, I mean, he was just that guy. And so it just kind of came from that.
Yeah,
You know, why you're facing the wind, it's really just about like, have you really just stepped back and look at what you're doing? Like, why are we pushing so hard? And I went through a time in my life where I had to learn that.
This thing just channels for me, like, well, when we're live, I mentioned this too, like, think about open cockpit racing.
Yeah.
Some guy with a little white helmet and goggles.
That's what I picture.
And I see the Pacific Coast Highway again. Like, I'm out in LA, man. Some guy like, you know, just flying around. We go to the whole beach thing, right? With the Dickie Dale solo in the middle and the hand clapping and all this stuff. So it's got that whole vibe. I love it. It's retro. I picture like girls in little vinyl mini skirts doing the oohs and the, you know.
Hey, yeah. Well, and the drums again. This is one of the songs where I kind of picked up on what Mike was doing previously because you guys had a rough recording of that.
Yep.
You pushed really hard for the doubles on the hi-hat. You always said you got to you got to do the. And I thought, okay. Now I see why Paul was saying that, because that you got to have that. That helps drive it to do.
Studio, the end of this song.
Oh,
so this thing you got to listen to the whole cut because David adds there's a little bass boom. And David ends the song, but it's like we hang on to the ending in the studio. We kept it. We liked it. Mark, I think, was like, really? And we're like, yeah, keep this.
Yeah. Well, Mark said when you get to the end and you hit that final, that final chord, it's, we're gonna just let the whole thing fade out, and so I'm listening, and I thought, okay, the fade's over, I can throw this in there, and Mark kind of is at the board, and he kind of gives me this look when I did that. I didn't want that on there. And then when we listened back on it, we all thought it was good. You want to try to play it?
Yeah.
This is just the end of the song.
Keep going.
There it is, baby. Yep.
And it's good.
Okay,
random. You talk about Mark. So Mark in the song, he was like, he's gonna wind up, you're gonna wind up.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's gonna wind up dead, right? And he goes, finally, we find out what happened to the guy.
Yeah, because you can listen to the chorus.
Yeah, because you never finish the line until the end.
Oh, he winds up dead. Oh, okay. Shut up, Mark.
Oh.
Wind up